What's up, guys? Welcome to Let's Program. We are starting a new series, and the series are going to be about Visual Basic for the first couple of weeks. So for the first episode, I decided to do a table. So we're going to be storing data that you actually type in that goes to and saves onto the table. You'll understand what I mean during this video. So if you guys want to see how you do this, then just follow the instructions. So if we go to Visual Basic, I'm using Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition. And if you create a new project and name it anything, I'll name it data storage. So whenever you start your program, it will only have this little form here. So this is a dialogue, and that's basically it. There's nothing on it. You can resize it, do whatever you want with it, but I'm not going to make anything massive. So I'm going to make just something simple. So I'm just going to make a login just for myself so that no one else accesses. And if we press on the form, first of all, just do what I do and click on the form. Make sure your start position is on center screen. Rename the text so that text there form. So we're gonna do a oh my god, what should we name it? I'll name it a school system. So this is gonna be a school system that I'm gonna be making, and there will be different several parts to this series. So data storage is because the name I named is data storage is because this whole thing will store data, and yeah, you guys will understand within the next few episodes. Alright then. Alright, so we don't want. Alright, so we've just changed the text. We are also gonna do login slash v1.0. So that's the thing, that's what we want. And what we also want is to make sure we don't have maximize box, make sure it's false. Minimize box, and maximize box as well. Make sure these two are false. If you scroll up and you look for outer size mode, make sure it's the second one. The first one, grow and shrink. So whenever you start the program, people won't be able to actually resize the box. They will be able to move it around, but they won't be able to resize it. But if you don't want people to move it around, what you want, like me, what I'm gonna do is actually disable this whole box. So yeah. So if you guys do what I do right now, if you guys don't want the box, scroll down to form border style and make sure it's none. So then it just leaves you with this. And you want to change the background color because we don't want it to be like this. So I'll leave mine as gray, and this will be in the center of your screen. So if we start now, there's no way you'll be able to turn it off, right? So mine is still here. There's no way you're gonna be able to turn it off. So like, yeah, make sure you have an exit button or close button. Alright, so now we've basically done the basic stuff, and what we're gonna do now is get into programming and stuff like that. So if we place two labels, actually three labels, you will understand what the third one is for in a minute. Label 1, rename it to name or username. I'll name it username, actually. Looks good. And password. Oops, no capitals. Password. And there we go. This label will be a automatic school system v1.0. So this is basically what yeah, just a little name, small name. Okay, and now we need two buttons. One like right above the automatic and one right above the v1.0. Button 2, you want to rename that one to login, and this one to exit, exit. So when done so, it should look like this. You also want to add 2 text box, so you can find them here. So one here, and then there we go. Copy and paste that, and there we go. Click on the second text box, which is right next to the password, and if you scroll down to alright, if you scroll down to use system password char, make sure it's true. So whenever you type anything in that box, it will be blocked off, which is good, and that's what we want. We still haven't programmed the button, so they won't do nothing. If you double click on exit button and you type in Me.Close or end, and then play it now, start now, you press exit, it will basically just close the application. So actually go up and actually make sure this button is 2. This button is, let's try it 3 for now, and then this one is 2, and then this one is 1. Let's see. I hope there's no errors. Hope it still works. Okay, it still works. Okay. Alright then. So if you double click on login, and you type in if textbox textbox1.text equals, in the speech marks you can do anything. So I'm going to use programming and textbox 2.text equals team, then form1.hide, right, the Me.Hide, let's say Me.Hide, and we want another form to open up, right? So we're gonna do form2.show. We don't have another form yet, so if you right click on the data storage, whatever you renamed yours, and create a form, make sure it's form 2 here, and then just wait for it. There we go. And if we look at the code, it's fixed. But before that, we want a message box to pop out. So message box and bracket speech marks, and in the speech marks we will say welcome programming. Welcome programming. Alright. So it should be like this. Welcome. And then text. Alright. I believe this ain't how it is. And welcome. Alright, that's not it. So just say welcome programming, and then do a comma message box style, but I'll remove the message box blah blah blah, and you want to say application model. You're gonna do another comma, title equals speech marks, and you want to do welcome. Okay, when that's done, if you close it, start again. So username, programming, and then password is team, login, it says welcome programming. Press OK and your other form will open up. So that's pretty awesome, huh? Alright then. This ain't the professional programming yet, but we will get into professional programming in other parts of the series. But today we're just doing a simple tutorial. So this is basically just our first part, creating the login details. So this is basically how you create a login detail. So if you didn't understand anything, first of all just create a form, add 2 labels or anything, or 3 or however you want. 2 of them must be username and password, and then you want to add 2 text boxes. One, you want to change the text so that it don't show the text, but it shows like circles or something. And then you gotta have 2 buttons, one exit and one login. If you double click on the login button, it will give you will have to type in this code. So if statement, so if textbox1.text equals speech marks, whatever you want in that speech marks, minus programming, and textbox2.text equals speech marks, whatever you want in there, and then. So if the 2 boxes are correct and match the textbooks that you want them to be, then the current form 1 will close, which will hide, so you won't be able to see it, and the message box will pop out saying welcome programming, and then the MsgBoxStyle.ApplicationModal is basically where you press OK, and the title will be welcome. And then when you press OK, a form 2 will show up, and that's basically it for this episode. And the next part will be about getting stuff sorted out, so you guys will find out in the next episode. We will also be fixing this, making this login program look much more professional and much more nicer, but this is just a simple tutorial to get the series started off. But as I said, if you guys enjoyed, please do subscribe to stay tuned for other episodes. If this helped you out creating your own login details in Visual Basic, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys back in the next video. Any comments, any questions, post them below in the comments, and even on my discussion channel if you have any questions to me, and I'll answer every single question. And yeah, our aim is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year, by the end of 2014, sorry, and we hope to be growing within the next couple of years. So we are here for you guys to teach you guys programming and teaching you guys coding and creating your games. So yeah, this is the end of this video, it's the end of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys back in the next video hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.